Am I live? Hello? Can anybody see me? Hello? Oh, I am live, oh my. Hello everybody. Thank you for joining me. How was everybody's Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? Hi from Liverpool. Hello. I went to Liverpool. No, I didn't. That was Blackpool. I've never been to Liverpool. Can I come round for a cup of tea? OMG, Mr. Bean. Hello. Am I sitting on the floor? No. But I am now. So what I'm sat on is this. I find that I very much like my little stool here, because if I sit on the sofa, I'll be sort of too relaxed, won't I? It's me, Lord Wookie. Hello, Lord Wookie. Wookie. Shakira. Oh, what does she sing? Oh, no, hang on, I'm trying to remember Shakira. I'm not very good at remembering things on... What does she do? What does Shakira do? Can somebody tell me a song Shakira does? I've got it in my head, but I can't... Well, it's like... Oh my God, and then she does... What's the one where she's in a cage? And she's like... like that, in a cage. Do you know what I mean? And she's like all bendy. Waka waka. But how does it go? Thank you, Florrie Borry. Oh, I quite like that name, Florrie Borry. Sounds like Mary Berry. I saw Mary Berry in Bath. She turned the Christmas lights on one year. Can you say hi, Emma? I like houses. Hi, Emma. I like houses. Oh, Emma! Is it your birthday? Happy birthday to you. I think Happy Birthday is probably one of my favouriteest songs on the planet. My birthday is in August. I like having my birthday in August. I think my mum planned it that way. I think my mum knew that I would hate school. Like, when I was, like, in her womb, she would sit there playing the piano, because my mum's a piano teacher. My mum's brilliant because, like, she's partially deaf, yet she is a piano teacher. I mean, fancy that. So anybody else's birthday? Should I sing it? Oh, it is! Happy birthday to you. Hi from Birmingham. Oh, hello! Now, I bought a car in Birmingham. What did I do? I got the train up to Birmingham, and I bought a car from Birmingham. It was a big 4x4 with 8 seats. Ooh, it was very nice. I went to Newcastle to buy a smart car. I know that's from one extreme to the other. Is that my real voice? Yes. I generally thought this was a put... It's not... Everybody thinks my voice is put on. Hi from Germany. Hello from UK. Do you know, I've never been to Germany, but... One thing I would like to see in Germany is the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Castle. I've been on Google Maps and Googled it. Oh, and it just looks absolutely lovely. That's my favourite hobby, sort of hobby, is Google Maps. Because I want to go travelling around the world, at the rate I'm going, I won't need to, because I've seen it all on Google Maps. How was my New Year? So... I had a very quiet New Year. So this New Year, I thought, well, I'll stay in again because, you know, I'm like avoiding people. What I really liked about last New Year is when it went 2021, everybody was so pleased to get 2020 out the way that the fireworks around me were just phenomenal. I thought I'll stay in and I'll wait for the fireworks again. And there were loads of fireworks. So I was very pleased about that. And I love fireworks. Oh, I like white ones. I like the ones that go like, poof, and then they go like that. Can you do some Mr. Bean? Oh no, I can't do it on the spot. Teddy. Housewife's favourite. I want to know how you got that username. That's just marvellous. If any of you are wondering how I got the name John from Bath, so for those of you that don't know, I used to be a TV extra. So like, you know, like in the background, you sort of see people like walking around. So like my job is an extra, say like, you know, background, and then you just like... oh no, I'm not paying attention to the scene. You're just like, walking around. That was sort of my job, just to like walk. I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh yes, because I literally met, when you are a TV extra, you literally meet hundreds of people. So I've met like thousands of people like literally thousands, and everybody like gets to know everybody, and like everyone gets to know where everyone's from. And of course I'm John from Bath, and the moment I decided to actually call myself John from Bath was on the Warner Brothers set. We were filming Fantastic Beasts? Oh yes, it wasn't Harry Potter, so yes, filming Fantastic Beasts, and I was chatting to all the extras, and this was sort of in that stage where I was in life where I was like flitting between dissolving my company, because I ran a company for 13 years, and I started extraing about 9 years into my company. And it was this very sort of slow transition between realising I wasn't very happy running my company and, I just chucked it all away for a much simpler and happier life. John, you're only 21 now. I know, I'm only 21. Do you know, when I was 21, I was the most successful I'd ever been in my life, because I started a business age 20, and that was buying and selling, well, it was to do with land, and I got my first ever deal through just before I turned 21, and I made loads of money. So that was a really, like, happy, good age for me. And then the recession came, and then it all just went pear-shaped. And I took a totally different course in life many years later. What I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to grow more in like, content creation. And when that starts producing income, because at the moment I don't like earn anything from it, that's when, I can like quit my job, and then I will have the extra time, and that's probably when I'll pursue acting. But most people, I would love to be an actor, but most people say to me to just like be yourself. But I love acting. Are you in the new Bridgerton? No. So I'm not really doing extring at the moment, because they make you go for COVID tests. Now they make you go for COVID tests like twice before. You can't do them at home. You've got to, like, for their insurance, you've got to like drive all the way to London just for a COVID test. So it's not really, I'm not really doing it at the moment. What's your actual job? So I've started a new job, which, it's not really me, but I work with lovely, lovely people. So I show people around houses. So I work for an estate agents now. They all know who I work with, that my heart is sort of in, like, content creating and acting and stuff. So I'm still doing that, because on my days off, I create content and stuff. So that's what I try and do. Content for all of you. Can I say hi, Maisie? Hello, Maisie. Make some merchandise, but I'll buy a whole t-shirt. Oh! Say if I were ever to become a celebrity, I would bring out socks. But, like, they would be odd socks. So like, these are the socks I've got on at the moment. Now, I'm not showing you the soles because they've got holes in. Oh, I better cover the name. But like this one, look, hose. Wide Awake. Hello. But that's a good username. Wide Awake. You should make lots of babies, because we need people like you on Earth. Anyway, I just want to thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for joining me on my live. I'm going to do this again soon, so take care of yourself. I'm sending you lots of love. Bye.